right, hello all you night readers, and welcome to Tarot Days and Nights. It's good to have you here. Thank you so much for being here, and again, note the new times. Comment about them if you'd like to. Comment about the new name, but I am definitely very happy with all of it. It's very exciting. Today's a very exciting day because we will be doing our first 8:30 p.m. show, which is going to be very, very good. It's going to be great. I'm going to have a good time doing it. All right, so let me see what we've got. Let me get you guys in. Oh, there you are. Now I can see you. All right, so Lorraine, what's going on? How are things? Hello, Yvonne. Hello, Vic. Hey, MPT. It's good to have you here. Mystic Cats. Hello. Nice to have you. All right. So I think I've adjusted everything I need to adjust. I think I've changed all the times to be correct. I think I've put all the right screenshots in the right places. And I think everything's okay. Although I did find one this morning that was wrong. So I had to fix that. So we will be moving into... So this was phase 1 of the new show, the all new Tarot Days and Nights show. So this is phase 1. Phase 2 will be announced soon by video. I will video it and put it on YouTube and Instagram, which will also go to Facebook, so you guys will all see it. And that will be very soon. Very, very soon. Maybe, I don't know, tomorrow or Saturday. Probably. All right, Lorraine, here's what I get for you. Here is what I get for you. I see that I see your relationship, right? You're looking for a better relationship. You're looking to strengthen the relationship. I believe that's the truth. I believe I already, we've talked about this before. I know you were looking for a relationship reading probably yesterday, maybe, or 2 days ago. I think you are holding on to everything you've got. I think you really want to make sure you hold on to everything. Don't let go because it may be gone for good, right? Isn't that the way? I think you are, I think you're looking for someone who's going to provide for for your family or for a family in the future. And I think, they need to be a bit powerful, right? They got to have some power to them, not just, wimpy wussy guys. They've got to have a little bit of power to them and a little bit of discipline when it comes to raising a family or having a family. The Tower says things are going to happen suddenly. There's going to be a change suddenly. It may be very chaotic when it happens. It may seem like, oh my God, there's all this craziness is going on and things are changing and I don't get it. It's happening so fast. That's all right. The only problem I see, though, is being tempted by someone or something that is just not right for you. And that's going to be an issue. If you follow that temptation, then none of this good stuff here, none of the good things that are going on will happen, because that temptation will take you down a bad road. It'll take you down a place, it'll take you down the rabbit hole, right? It will take you right down the rabbit hole. My, what a what a segue into using tarot in Wonderland. What a segue. I'll tell you, I've been working on all the options and all the things I can think of lately to That was pretty good. That was pretty clever. All right, Yvonne, you would like a general reading as well. All right. I know this is your new favorite deck since you started seeing it. So I will gladly use it for you. It is a nice deck. It is very, very colorful. It's made by the woman who did the Llewellyn basic deck that is basically a Rider-Waite deck. She did the book. She doesn't do the artwork. She writes the books for these decks. And she did this one. She did that other one. She did she did the Wizard's Tarot, which I love. I love the Wizard. There's a lot of them. Her name is Barbara Moore. You can check her out. She's in the description. You can find out how to find her specifically. And I did find her. I emailed her and she emailed me back, as well as Anna Kay, who I use her deck. Anna Kay emailed me back, so that was nice. All right, so I think someone is going to be getting what they deserve, right? I think they're going to get what they deserve. Not in a good way. Not in a good way at all. Although I do see the Queen of Cups. This is somebody you had a very close relationship with, someone you are emotionally bonded to, right? I think that would be a very good way of explaining it. I think you have a lot of insight into this person. Now, the Emperor is telling me, again, there's an authority figure. There is security and structure in this whole thing. And I think that kind of goes back here to justice, where justice is saying that, somebody's going to get what they are supposed to get, right? Karma is coming around, and that's exactly what's happening. The Four of Cups says you are frustrated with your current situation. Things are not going the way you wanted them to. You had plans. Your plans are not going. They're not going the way you want. They definitely are not going the way you want. And I think the reason for that is just, there's too many things. This is the devil, believe it or not. I know. There are just too many things that are blocking you. You have too much blocking you from moving forward into that whole, into whatever whatever you wanted to plan, whatever you wanted to do in the near future, that's not going to get done now, is definitely not happening. And again, that makes you very frustrated. So I think that's what I see for you, Yvonne. That's what I'm getting. All right. So Vicky, I'm good. I am good today. I hope you're doing well. So, hey, Victoria. Nice to see you. Welcome back. All right. Mystic Cat, you were live a little bit ago and you told everyone to come over here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that. So Vicky wants to know, how did Wiki feel after today's date? I think he felt pretty good. I think he felt pretty good about it. I think things went well. I think the two of you talked about plans for your future. I think you talked about, moving forward. How are things going to go after this date? What's going to happen for the next date, or what is going to happen in the next step of the relationship. So I really do think things went well. I think that you just have to be flexible about some things. Some things are going to change, right? Some things will change. Some things you just have to be very flexible about. But remember, no matter what, and you get it here, and you're going to get it here too. I'm going to tell you the same thing. You have all this support, right? You have all this support. So it may be tough to keep all these things in line, but prioritizing and being in flexibility are what's going to keep you from going crazy, basically. Again, I think he felt like this was an extremely successful, happy date. I think he felt like it was a great date. He had a good time. He thinks, as far as he knows, you had a good time. And again, there are a lot of people who support the two of you being together. I really, I see it here. I see it here very clearly. The Six of Rods, like I said, a lot of times people only see the person in the foreground. He's the champion. He's successful. He is victorious, right? But they never remember the people in the back. That's their support system. That is the support that you have now with everybody and family and friends. I definitely think so. The King of Cups is telling me that you are becoming much more emotionally synchronized with Wiki. I think the two of you are really feeling things on the same wavelength, right? You got things going the right way. You got things happening together. I think he is very sympathetic to things. I think he's very generous to you. Maybe not. It doesn't have to be to everyone, but to you, he's very generous. He gives of himself. He pays for dates. He does different things like that. And I just think that there's just somebody in the picture. Now, again, this does not have to be, I don't think it's a girlfriend or a boyfriend, or, one of you has somebody else or anything like that. I just think there's someone else in the picture. It could be a family member who really needs to kind of butt out of your business. Could be a friend. Could be a friend of yours. It could be, like I said, a family member. I shouldn't say of yours, of one of you. It's it's a family member or a friend of one of the two of you, not both of you. I mean, not you specific. But I think that person really just needs to butt out of everything and stay out. Butt out and stay out. That'll make the two of you happy. They'll be out of they don't need to be part of the support system, because they're not being positive. They're throwing some negativity on this whole thing, and that's not what you want, right? That is definitely not what you need. So that's what I see for you, Vic. I hope that resonates. I hope that went, I hope the date really went as well as I think it did, as it looked like to me, at least. Let's put it that way. Let me put it that way, at least. All right. So thank you so much, Mystic Cats. I appreciate that. That is greatly appreciated. So, all right. So everybody who came over here from Mystic Cats live show, please raise your hand so I can see. All right. Very good. Now you can put them down. Thank you. Yes. Energy Oracle cards. That's cool. Yes, no, and intuitives, no tarot. Yeah, and Wednesdays I don't do tarot. I have the Lenormand edition of our show. I just do Lenormand both sessions. So that's cool. That's very cool. It's nice to throw in a little variety every once in a while, right? Everyone has to. You gotta do things a little different here and there, and that's all right. That's what I'm finding out. That's what I'm finding out with a lot of help. Anna K did email me, MPT. I will, you know what? I will forward the email on to you so you can see exactly what she said and what I said to her. That actually got her to reply. All right, so Brownie says, how will DS respond to my message? How will DS respond to your message? Hey, Freedom. So, Freedom, we had a reading the other day about how you were going to see a place to live, and I told you how much you were going to love it, and you did. You went, you saw it, you loved it, and then you found out yesterday that you weren't getting it. And I got to tell you, like I said to you last night, I am as heartbroken. I'm really as heartbroken and sad as you are about it, because I really, really wanted you to have that. I really wanted you to get the house you were looking for, but I did tell you, you didn't get it. There's a reason behind it, and the reason behind it is there's most likely something better out there, even better than the place you looked at, that you'll like even more. All right, so Brownie, how will DS respond to your message? I think DS is feeling pretty good about it. I think DS feels like you are a person that they can really confide in, right? You are someone who will protect them. And I think that has to do with the message. The Two of Pentacles again tells me that you are going to need to be a bit flexible. You're doing a lot of things, and you want to get things back into balance, right? Things are not quite balanced right now. You can see it looks like her leg is up a little bit here, and she's got things up and down. You want to get everything back in sync, right? You want to get it back in balance so that things are right again. And I think, again, I think that's all part of what this message was about. I think the message had to do with something that is making you sad, or something that's scaring you. Maybe you're scared about moving forward. Maybe you're scared about, taking another step further in this relationship. But I think DS is responding okay to it, to a point. I think DS is willing to come along and help you to reach the goal that he wants, or that they want. I shouldn't say he, that they want, that DS wants. DS has a goal. It's right up here. It's that, right? It looks like fire. It looks like a fire. It looks like flame. It's passion. And this is you. You're kind of almost reaching it. So this is DS, just in many different stages, getting up there to help you reach the goal. Now the goal is something that was set by DS. This is the goal that they wanted to set. So it does kind of make it a little bit difficult for you, because maybe that's not the goal you want. Maybe that's not exactly how you want things to go. And I think that's kind of upsetting to you, right? I think that makes you kind of feel like, you're flustered about it. I think you got completely flustered by it. And, I think his response is, oh, listen, I will, this is what we should do. And I'll help you get there. I'll help it so that we can get to that point. But I'm not exactly sure if that's what you want. All right, Brownie, that is what I see. Yeah, Anna Kate and Barbara Moore, both of them, emailed me. Go figure. Well, that was good. Luckily, the card that went flying landed on my lap, so I didn't have to bend way down to get it. Thank goodness. So, Victoria L. Saint, what are Jay's intentions toward you? What's Jay's intentions toward you? Let's see. What's Jay feeling? I'm getting so confusing cards today. Such confusion in my cards today for some reason. I feel like I'm getting mixed signals from the layouts and from the spreads, from the cards I'm getting. I see where Jay is a very structured, very stable person, and he wants things to be just the way he wants them. He wants them his way, and he's going to bring that along with him. He is very secure, and that's very good. That's going to be very good for you. You want that security. Everybody wants to feel secure, right? Everybody wants to feel secure. I can't think of anybody who wouldn't. I think Jay's intention is, safety for you. Again, protection, safety, security. That's what I was using. Security, safety, definitely. Well-being. I think he just wants you to, he wants for the two of you to have a harmony together. Have harmony together. You're right. Start that emotional relationship, because you do have the 10 of Cups, and that is all the emotions. You're kind of sitting there, you're basking in the sun, right? You got the warmth, you've got all the good stuff going on, all the good emotions around you, and I think that's what he intends to bring to you. He intends to bring that warmth along. I think he's working hard to get you to come toward him as well. He's a bit of a perfectionist, so he is going to find ways to do it, but he may also find flaws in what gets done or said. I do see where the two of you get together, right? I do see where you get together. I see where things are happy. I see, again, a large support system. You have a lot of people supporting you. The two of you are here, and everybody else in the background, that's your support system, your friends, your family. I think they are supporting you and Jay together. The only thing, again, now here's the confusing part. The 5 of Pentacles tells me at some point you feel very insecure. You feel like you don't have, I shouldn't say you don't have a friend in the world, because you do have a friend in the world. You do have a friend, and there is friendship there, right? This card could definitely be read as friendship. This person is kind of down and out, and their really good friend comes along to help them. And that could definitely be the case, but usually, you know, you're feeling kind of insecure. You're feeling left out in the cold. That's really easy to see, right? It's snowing. You're outside. You're left out in the cold. Because it's got to be cold if it's snowing. So for some reason, that's how you're going to feel after all this good stuff happens. All this good stuff's going to happen, and then all of a sudden, you're going to get this overwhelming feeling of being left out of the relationship, left out of everything. And that's not going to work. That's not going to work for the two of you. So if Jay's intentions are, you know, to continue or to move forward to have a relationship with you, he has to make sure that you always feel included. So that's what I see for you, Victoria. All right. So thank you very much. I appreciate your question. Oh, Lisa. Did I miss Lisa way back at the top somewhere? Yeah, I probably did. Oh my! You know what it is? I saw Lorraine, and I saw Yvonne, and I saw the L in Lorraine, and I've called Lorraine Lisa before. I did a whole reading for one of them, and it was the other one. Once, just once. That only happened one time. But yeah, at least you can have a reading, of course. Of course you can. So I'm guessing my fabulous Facebook Farrell family will only be coming to the show now each day, because I think the other show is like 1:30 in the morning for you guys, and that is late at night. Now some of you may be here. Some of you do stay up. I know that late because I've seen it and I've heard that you know, I've been told. So who knows? I never know who's going to show up, right? You never know. But we only had one show for a very, very long time, and you guys will definitely have the opportunity to get here for one show a day at least, and get at least one reading in. We got a lot going on tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be a very, very busy day. We'll talk about that in a moment. All right, Lise, I think things are happening really fast for you. Really, really quickly. I think you're planning something, and whatever it is you planned is happening. It's like happening, boom, like that, just like that. You know, and that's a good thing. Is that a good thing? Yeah, absolutely. I think you're very grounded. You're very down to earth. You know, you're calm. You're relaxed. You don't have to be. You don't have to be anything for anyone else. You just be you for you. And I think that works. I think that works for you. Now, something to do with all this planning and quickness and stuff does make you a bit nervous. And I do see you've put yourself in the snow globe of wands. And, well, that's all right. There's nothing wrong with that, to feel a little bit protected, wanting to protect yourself some, especially if you have, especially if you're feeling like you're grieving, like something is lost to you, like you've lost something, a long lost something, right? When someone says, "Oh, I lost my I had a long lost friend," right? It's always something different. It's always something like that, right? And I believe you have something here that you are grieving about, something that there has been a loss about. I see where if that loss is ever going to come back, if that loss is ever, the grief is ever going to be fixed, if it's ever going to be, if you're ever going to be able to get over the grief, if you're ever going to be able to heal from it, I think it's going to move. I think it's going to be very slowly, because you go from the Knight of Swords, who is the fast moving knight, right? You can see he's running super fast. He's going for the motorcycle. The motorcycle is fast. There's no way that he's going slow anywhere he goes. The Knight of Pentacles, he's got a horse that he won't even ride. So he's walking along, and, you know, he's carrying stuff that he's dropping, but that's okay. It's just taking him a long time to move forward. And a lot of that has to do with, you want to make sure things are right before you do them. And you want to double and triple check things and research. That's always a good thing. If you're looking to do something big, you want to research it. You want to see if is this going to work? Is this really going to work for me? So I do think if you want to heal from the grief, it's going to take a long time for the person you're grieving about to come around. All right, that's what I see for you, Lise. That is definitely what I see. All right, Freedom, what do you got for me? Can you get a reading? Yeah, you didn't get the place. So like I said, we knew that. I know that. And, oh, there you go. But you'll be getting another one soon. So that's exactly what I told you last night. I said, there's a reason. There's a reason you didn't get the place that you were looking at the other day that you really thought you wanted. And I think the place you're going to see, well, let's see what the cards say. I'm giving you a reading, and I'm not without cards. What do we need cards for anymore, right? Is that the point where this show has gone? I changed the name. I get a different time for my nighttime slot, and now all of a sudden I'm doing readings without cards. No, that's not how we do this. It's called Tarot Day and Night for a reason. Days and Nights. Tarot Days and Nights. I love that new name. Absolutely love it. All right, Freedom. Before I turn cards over, I am going to do quick commercials, right? So tomorrow, what we have tomorrow going on is we have our, let me get this here. Okay, so we have our 11:30 a.m. show and our 8:30 p.m. show. We also have a 6 o'clock show tomorrow only, just tomorrow, because it's already been set up. It's all done and over. It's a done deal. So tomorrow night at 6 o'clock, our regular old time, we'll be doing another show along with the Violet Sage. She will be here with me, and we will be doing collaborative readings. So it will be fun. Tomorrow is also on Instagram, Freebie Friday. Yes, it is Freebie Friday. And that is also a lot of fun, right? That is another exciting thing that we do, that I'm doing, Freebie Fridays. And that is on Instagram only. So if you have not subscribed or followed me on Instagram, make sure you do, because that's where you're going to find that Freebie Friday. All right. So, all right, let me get back to you, Freedom. That's for sure. We want to see what's going on here. So, you didn't get the place. Going to look at another place. All right, so I think you and your boyfriend, of many, many years, like 14 years or something like that, are going to be very happy going to look at another place. I see happiness for you, right? I really do. I really see that happiness where the two of you are going to look at the place together. And that's an exciting time, right? It's a very exciting time when you go to look at a new place. And I think, I think something will end, and you're going to start over. You're going to start new with this. It's not going to be the old place that you looked at. It's not going to be the last one you looked at. So that ended. We know that ended. So you move on. What you're moving on to, of course, is this new place that you're going to look at today. Or whenever you're going to look at it. You did not say today, so I'm not sure it's today. I wouldn't go that far. I think you're very excited, right? I think you're extremely impatient about it. I think you just can't wait for it to happen. Right? You can't. You just can't wait. I'm going to tell you now, the Knight of Rods is all about moving. Not super fast movement like the Knight of Swords, and not the slow movement of the Knight of Pentacles, and not the romantic, seductive Knight of Cups. But the Knight of Wands is all about moving and leaving somewhere, right? You're leaving one place, moving to another, and that's exactly what the Knight of Wands is telling you. That's very clearly associated with the Knight of Wands. The Eight of Pentacles says you are going, it's been a lot of hard work, right? That's the hard work card. So I can easily say to you, you've put in a lot of hard work to find the places and to go and take your time to look at them. And that's okay. That was an easy out for me. But I am going to tell you, I think this place is going to be, I think you're going to, even though the last place you thought was wonderful, I think this place is even going to be better than the last one. I think the last one didn't pan out, and if it had panned out, it would have ended up being too much for you. It would have been, you would have been in financial crisis. It would have been just too much. Financially, emotionally, right? That would have caused emotional issues for you. If you couldn't pay the rent one month or whatever, you were late, something to that effect, that would be terrible. You would feel horrible about it. So, that's what I see. That's really what I see for the new place that you're going to look at. So good luck to you again, Freedom. Always keep me in the loop and let me know what is going on. That is always important. All right, don't forget the way to guarantee a reading. If you did not get a reading before at some point where you were here and we ran out of time, there are ways to guarantee yourself a reading, to move yourself up to priority, right? To be at the top of the list so you will get the next reading guaranteed. If your phone scans barcodes, you can scan here and donate to PayPal, or you can scan here and donate to Square, here or here, doesn't matter, your choice. Or if not, then if you look way down at the bottom, right below where I ask you to like and subscribe. Oh, where's my finger going? There we go. And I tell you that everything's for entertainment purposes only. And then right below it, it gives you 3 different ways to donate. Cash App is new. It works well. I've already had that work. You can go to the website and go to the donation section on the website and donate, or you can go directly to PayPal and donate. So that will be good. That'll be really good. Questions are always answered in random order. They're chosen in random order. So, to guarantee that reading, that is the way to do it. Usually there are so many questions that I can't get to them all. That's just how it goes, unfortunately. Yeah, there's only so much time in an hour. And, well, here we are. 20 minutes left, right? 20 minutes left in this show. Where did the time go? It must be all the excitement about everything going on. All the new stuff happening here at the Tarot Days and Nights show. I guess I should call it the Tarot Days and Knights. Then everybody would get it. Tarot Days and Nights. All right. Are you going to apply for a job tomorrow? Will you get the job? And of course, you got the hard work card right off the bat. You got the card that's all about working extremely hard. So will you apply for a job? Lily, absolutely you'll apply for a job. Will you get the job? Well, let's see. Let me see. Let me think about it, right? So you're working hard. You're working hard to get a job. You have a chance tomorrow to apply for a new job. And I think you're going to do that. I think it's going to be difficult. I think, I think you have a lot of prior experience that, may have been over a short time, where you've had like maybe several different, maybe 4 or 5 jobs over the last year or 2-year period. And, that could be a bit of an issue, a bit of a burden with the business that you're applying for. I think you are going to, once you apply, I think you're going to get an answer back very, very quickly. I think you should be very optimistic. It's going to be a new start. I think there's a lot of potential in this job that you're going to apply for tomorrow. I just don't want you to feel down about it, right? I don't want you to think that, don't be scared, right? She kind of looks like she's scared. Don't be scared to apply. Don't be afraid to, assert yourself a little bit, right? Tell them how great you are. Show them, hey, look at all these things I've done. I am great. I think if you go in there with the confidence, that very confident attitude and optimism, I think you'll be able to get the job. I definitely do think so. All right. But you have to go in there with confidence. You have to go in there, with confidence, and you'll get an answer quick. You will get an answer pretty quickly. All right. So that's what I see for you, Lily. I hope that resonates. I hope things go well for you. I certainly do. Yeah, Freedom. I know you can't wait, huh? Yeah, so you'll be getting another showing soon, and that's good. All right. MPT has a question. I have a question. Please. How will people react to my new relationship feature? Relationship Warriors. That's what it's called. So, Modern Priscilla Tarot over on YouTube, this is all on YouTube, of course, is going to be doing a new series called Relationship Warriors. It will be, it'll be a recorded series, and she will be doing readings and discussions and talks about relationships and everything that has to do with relationships, right? the good, the bad, the ugly, the really ugly, the really good. So yeah, that's going to be exciting. That is going to be starting very soon. It was announced yesterday. So if you get a chance, check out her YouTube channel, and you will you'll be able to see her announcement of Relationship Warriors. Very exciting. It's going to be really exciting. I think it's going to be cool. She does, see, Modern Priscilla Tarot, Denise, she does great. She does some really cool things. She did a series of videos that were called My Adventures with the Fool, or Adventures with the Fool, something, Adventures with the Fool. That was the theme of it. And she took the Fool card, and he did all kinds of things. He did all kinds of things all over the place. He went everywhere. He did everything. It was amazing. It's hysterical. I think if you check it out, I think you would love. I think you would love it, because I sat. You know how people say, "Oh, LOL," right? Laugh out loud. I literally laughed out loud. So that's what I got. All right, Christina, you'd like to know, is the guy you're dating now who you should be with right now? All right. Is he really the one to hang on to, or is he just a short-term type of thing? I think he is a short-term type thing. I don't see him being the one. I don't think he's the one that you are going to want to make any long-term plans with. Of course, we start off with the Nine of Cups, and that's a great card, right? That's a great card. It's all about happiness and peace, and getting, feeling satisfied and feeling happy, and having people support you and all that. And I think that's how you feel right now. I think that's how things are going, because it's fairly new, right? This is a fairly new relationship. I'm guessing, I'm thinking. That's how I'm feeling. But I think there's going to end up being some type of an internal, some type of a struggle, some type of a fight. I shouldn't say internal, because I think this is going to be like an argument or a fight between the two of you, and he's going to walk out. He's going to leave. After he leaves, he's going to start to become, he'll come back. But the problem is, then he's going to be sneaky about things. Because whatever you argued about was something that you didn't like. You didn't like whatever it was he did. That's why he left, because he knew he was wrong. And now he feels like he has to be sneaky about it. And that's not good. That's definitely not what you want. Because then it starts with mind games, right? Then the mind games start, the deception starts, and it just ends in conflict. And if that's what floats your boat, you go. If that's what floats your raft, you go for it. But I guarantee that is not the kind of person that you would want to do and have any type of long-term relationship with. Because if this happens once, it's going to continue to happen all the time. And the more this happens, the more this happens. Sneaky, controlling, mind games. Not good. Not good. I'm sorry, Christina. I hate to tell you bad news. I really do. I hate giving bad news, and I can only tell you what the cards say. That's for sure. I do my best with that, but it just happens to be that way. So, but I'm really glad you're here, Christina. I know you've been like catching me at the end of shows and stuff lately, and it's been just not quite the timing has been kind of all over the place, right? Maybe the new time will be maybe that new time will be better for you. 8:30 Eastern time. I hope. I am hopeful. That's all I can say. All right. So what do we got? What do we have? So tomorrow we have 3 shows and Freebie Friday. I know. I know that is a lot of stuff going on. Let me see. Where am I here? Oh, all my stuff just jumped again. I love when that happens, don't you? There we go. Janki Patel. It's good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for being here. I haven't seen you in a while. I have not had a chance to see you here in a while. So you would like a general reading. That sounds exciting. Sounds good. That sounds good. Let me just double check, make sure we do not have any donations. Hopefully we do, but no, we don't. We do not have any donations. They're really ugly. Oh, come on. Don't tell me you don't know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. At my age, you've seen them all. Yeah, you're feeling anxious and stressed, Lily, over not having a job. Yeah, I think that showed in your reading. I think it showed in your reading. One of my favorites, the star. I love the star. Junkie, your general reading is looking pretty okay. Don't feel like you are stuck in a rut. You are not stuck in a rut. There is a way to get happy. There's a way to be happy. There's a way to get out. You just can't see it because you don't want to see it yet. Open your eyes, take the blindfold off because you're not really blindfolded anyhow. This is you, right? The beautiful woman on the outside is you. And the one in the mirror is just you, what you think of yourself right now. You feel right now like you are tied down to something that you don't need to be. And that's where you want to make sure that you stop. You can stop that, right? Because I see celebration. I see having a party. I see having fun, having a good time, right? The Ten of Pentacles tells you what else but prosperous, being prosperous, right? You're happy about your life, your family, your friends. You're happy with all of that stuff. So there's no reason to feel like you can't go anywhere. You can't do anything. You know, maybe that's what you're afraid of. Maybe it is. Maybe that's just in the back of your mind. Maybe that's just your subconscious telling you, hey, you know, you shouldn't move, right? You shouldn't go anywhere. Don't do anything. But you know what? You should. You gotta get rid of that fear. Because there's hope and healing. And there's a lot of comfort at the end of this, right? So I think, I think I think you have so many good things happening. And I think there's so many more good things for you to hope for, that you gotta break those chains that bind you here, and get that fear out of your subconscious, and you'll feel better. You will feel so much better. Things will go better for you. Your whole life will feel good. You'll feel good about life, and I think that's a huge thing. Thank you. All right, so what do we got? Natasha. New here. Awesome. Well, you are on Facebook, Natasha, and I appreciate that. If you would, please give me a thumbs up or a heart. I don't know how you do that heart thing. That heart hand thing. I don't get it. But anyhow, and also make sure you please follow the Night Reader Tarot Facebook page. All right. And that would be great. And now we will do your reading. Christina, I saw your question. I read for you. If you did not see it, then yeah, you go back, you can see the replay. But it was definitely there. I definitely did a reading for you. Just did it not long ago. Maybe you saw it and typed that before I did it. All right, so Natasha, it's great to have you here. Thank you so much for becoming a part of our group, part of our family. I'm here every single day at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time and 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. I do live readings twice a day. Twice a day. So that is how things go. This is the Tarot Days and Nights show. All right. Let's see. Some guidance. You're looking for guidance on something. You're definitely looking for guidance on something. Something you've been struggling with for a while. Something that has to do with making a decision, but not really knowing what to do about that decision. Oh, listen, I don't have to allow anyone here. You and everybody is welcome. As long as everybody is respectful to everyone else, because this is a judgment-free channel. This channel is absolutely judgment-free. So as long as nobody judges anyone else, then yeah, everyone is welcome. Come on in. Bring your friends. Bring everybody you know. I'm more than willing to have everyone. All right. So I think in general, Natasha, I feel like you are a very happy person. You feel very blessed. You feel safe about things. I just believe that there is someone who is above you. It would be an authority figure. Some type of an authority figure is making you decide something. I think they're making you forcing you to make a decision on something. The problem is, it's not just, okay, you either do this or you do this. It's lots of different things that you have to choose from. And that's where the confusion's coming in. That's where the struggle is. I think you need to prioritize, right? And, prioritize what you have, narrow it down to, the 2 or 3 best options. And then it'll be much easier to choose something, to pick something. All right? Because that internal struggle will cause of course, it leads to depression and anxiety and stuff like that. And that's certainly something you don't want. I think once you make the decision, once you get past the struggle, once you get past all that, I think things are going to be good. I think you will, I think you will have like an increase in pay, or you'll get some money in. There will be something given to you, some type of a gift, whether it's a monetary gift or a physical gift like stuff. Then it definitely could be one or the other. But I do definitely, that's what I see. That is what I see in the cards. My readings are for entertainment purposes only. And I can only tell you what I see in the cards. Right? So I really do hope that made sense to you. All right, I've got time for one more. So if you're not the one more and you still did not get a reading, then please, your best bet is to donate if you want to guarantee a reading today. That is the way to do it. All right. So again, Natasha, it's really good to have you here. Thank you so much. All right. Hello, Elizabeth Cruz. How are you? How are you doing? Same thing. If you're new, welcome. Welcome to our group here. If you would, again, please give me a thumbs up or a heart over there on Facebook, and also follow the Night Reader Tarot page. The Night Reader Tarot. Welcome to the Tarot Days and Nights show. 11:30 a.m., 8:30 p.m. Tomorrow we will have a very special 6 o'clock edition, though. Along with my very special guest, the Violet Sage. I'm very excited about doing that. It's going to be a lot of fun. We have a good time when we do it. When we collaborate together, and we do readings together. So yeah, like MPT is saying, like Denise there is saying over on Facebook, we are doing questions by, this is my last question. Questions are by donation only at this point. If you have a question and you want to answer today, then you just have to donate, because technically the show is over. The show is over. This is my last reading. So, Elizabeth, is there a new love coming into your life? Absolutely there is. 100%. 100%. I see success and happiness coming to you. Absolutely. I think the person who's coming to you has a lot of magnetism, right? They're going to be like like an Elizabeth magnet. They are just coming to you. He will be the prince in shining armor. Prince Charming. Right? Christina, you're welcome. Sorry, I know. Oh boy. Prince Charming. What more could you ask for, right? Don't be tempted by so many other things. There's a lot of other things going on out there, right? There are a lot of other people. Don't be tempted by them. There's going to be one that really stands out from the crowd. This person is going to make you very happy. They're going to make you feel very safe. They're going to, they are going to help your well-being. They're going to make you feel better about everything, about yourself, about life, about everything. You're going to feel really good. All right. And the Ace of Cups at the end here tells me, aces, if you don't know tarot, and that's, who not everybody does, right? If you don't know tarot, aces are new beginnings, new starts to things. The Ace of Cups is a new emotional start. It's a start to a new emotional relationship. And that relationship, of course, will turn into a love relationship, because that's where that goes. So yeah, this is all about love, love, love. And that's all you need, according to the Beatles. All you need is love. Love is all you need. All right. So, Elizabeth, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. I appreciate everyone for coming in and asking their questions and doing their questions. Don't forget, tomorrow night we are doing 3 shows. Tonight I'm just doing the 8:30 show. So I have our show tonight will be at 8:30 Eastern time, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. I can't wait. I'm very excited about it. I'm very excited to see exactly how things go. So we did our 11:30 show, Tarot Days. Now we're going to do Tarot Nights at 8:30. Tarot Days and Nights. Awesome. Tomorrow, we will also be sneaking in a 6 o'clock show with my very special guest, the Violet Sage. We're going to sneak that one right in between the 11:30 and the 8:30 shows. Also, tomorrow is Freebie Friday on Instagram. You come to Instagram, you post your question, and I post a video about your answer. So, not so bad, not too shabby. But yeah, tonight we'll be back. I'll be back 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. I hope you guys all had a nice day. I hope you enjoyed your readings. And I will see you all hopefully at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. All right? Have a great afternoon. I'll talk